So guys, yes, I do indeed got a real bit. So this seat specifically is a Sparco Williams Toro Carboneo. The important part you can break down from all this, Sparco is an Italian company, therefore it's got Italian names. However, there's an English name in there, isn't there? Williams. Toro meaning touring, and Carboneo meaning carbon. So it's a Williams touring car seat in carbon. So this was built this specific seat was manufactured in November of 1998, which means that this seat was made for the 1999 season. And as I said, it's a Williams touring car seat. This is one of probably less than 20 ever made. Very specific for the Laguna race car. And I'm copying a 1999 car, and I managed to get a seat specifically from the 1999 year. So this is, like, for me, absolute holy grail stuff. This is absolutely, I couldn't have got the better seat, because this is an actual seat that Jean-Christophe Bouillon or Jason Plato would have sat in to drive a real Laguna in the 1999 season. I bought it off a guy called Stav. He runs Stav Tech, and that is over in Ledbury, near to Wales. He specialises mainly in MR2, Mark III MR2 turbo builds. Get at him on Instagram, Stav_tech, STAV_TECH. Very nice dude. I remember messaging him way back when he first bought it, and I'd seen it, I'd been tagged in it. I said, oh, please sell me that when the time comes, if you still don't want it. And he did. So I took a road trip, 3 hours each way yesterday, and here it is. It's a little grubby, but it's been in his workshop and it's now been in my workshop. So nothing crazy, nothing that you can't clean up very easily. Probably just dust it off, to be honest. I would consider having it re-finished because there are a few scratches and stuff. But on the other side of it, part of me goes, it's part of the history. Don't make it perfect, just have it as is. It's very wide, flat across the back, and the bolts, the threads for the bolts to run into on the sides actually poke in on the inside. So I think what I probably will do is look at making my own little bits of padding just to sort of fit it to my slightly more slight shape than whoever this was originally designed for, because I would imagine this was designed for the bigger of the two guys, and then they would have just added padding where necessary. So whichever one of them had a wider waistline. Anyway, I'm yakking on. I'm sorry it's been a little while. Obviously, at the moment, things are getting quite expensive. I'm in talks with a guy called Jake Hickey, who he used to work for ProDrive as a fabricator. Now, who better to put a roll cage and tub the arches and all that sort of stuff? So that's obviously going to be very expensive. I have managed to source another car that I'm going to be picking up. Bargain price, and it's all correct colours and all that sort of stuff, so that's going to be very useful to have as spare bits. And it's a phase 2, so I can get the bumpers and whatnot. I'm doing the subframe, I've stripped all that out. I'm in the process of filming that at the moment, and the subframe is pretty much all apart. I need to get the necessary bits sent off for powder coating, so that's, you know, important that it looks right. What else? There's all sorts of other things that I need to be doing to get this to fit a Clio engine. It's going to need some loom work doing. So I spoke to EFI Performance. EFI Performance are going to demobilize the ECU, which is cool. And they've told me that the guy that used to work for them doing all the looms, they outsource him now because he's now freelance. So I'm going to get in contact with him relatively soon to see about having a loom made. But obviously, as you can imagine, I've just spent, it's healthy money, but it's not, you know, not ridiculous. I've got what I would consider an absolute bargain on this, and the cage is going to be in the 4-figure, easily way into the 4-figure. When I look at tubbing and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, it's going to start adding up. So apologies if the episodes become a little bit further apart. I keep saying about wanting to upload on a Sunday. That is no longer going to be possible, not at this point, unless you guys are literally prepared to look at me do absolute rubbish. And I would rather push out good videos than, you know, just uploading for the sake of uploading. I'd rather get into something quite big, start it, finish it, or basically finish it to the point where you can see an end result, make a video of that, and push something out that you'll enjoy. One good one, I suppose, when I do the powder coating of the subframe, the wheels are going to go from white to gold, so I might add a spare video in there, because that'll obviously look quite good. There's a lot of other little things as well, like I can't really focus on doing anything in the way of bodywork until I've got the arches tubbed, until the suspension's being adapted, until the subframe's back on, because of the fact that I don't know where the wheel's going to sit, like legitimately in that exact spot. You know, I can imagine, but I can't. And what's the point in rolling the arch, pulling the arch, doing all this sort of work to it, if you can't then make the wheel sit right in it? With that in mind, obviously there's lots more to do. I will upload as much as I can while keeping good quality content. If any of you guys watching want to be involved, want to come down, check the car out, if you message me on Chris the Car Builder on Instagram, I'm only too willing to you know, meet people and include other channels, doing bits on this car, doing bits on their car, because I'd like to get a lot of content out. And I feel like potentially outside assistance, or at least me even going to see you guys, would be a nice one. It would be nice to do a meetup at some point with some of the sort of like the Renault and British Touring Car Enthusiast crew, but I think we're a little ways off that yet, because it'd be nice for me to actually bring something along for that. Now, what was the other one? Merchandise. I talk about it a lot. Merchandise. Alright, these are the Chris the Car Builder tax disc stickers. They are 75mm across, which is exactly what a tax disc used to be. CTCB, where the date used to be. There used to be a long barcode here, but this is actually now a QR code that if you scan it, takes you to my homepage on YouTube. And then instead of having the price and everything, I've got established 2021, when officially Chris the Car Builder started being out. I have had this channel for years, but as Chris the Car Builder, this has been the first. These are £4.50 posted mainland UK. I will send them to you first class mainland UK. If you buy something off me, just remind me and I will send one of these to you for free. I have lots and lots and lots of them, and they look very nice on your car. So, yes. Glossy, high quality. They were done by Ollie Burr Prints on Instagram. Very happy with his work on these. Peel and stick, and yeah. Anyway, enough of me trying to get money out of you, because that's not really what I'm about. Obviously, I'm absolutely stoked on this. This is just holy grail for me. Can't stop staring at it. I just want to sit in it all the time, and I can't, because I'm going to make it dirty. But yeah, it's a lovely piece of you know, heritage that's going to make the car far more authentic. I'm very excited about that. I hope you are too. I hope that this gives you a sort of a sense of the direction that I want to go and the authenticity that I want to try and sort of maintain. You know, budget won't allow me to build one of these cars as they did, because they were millions back in the super touring era. Very exciting. This is a positive. This is a positive. Working out how to make it fit is going to be. I mean, so I suppose I'll speak to Jake Hickey and he will just make me some mounts because he's a fabricating master and he just probably will know exactly how to do it. We also have the FIA tech specs on printout, all in French, albeit, but still. We have all the tech spec of exactly what cage went in the car so we can build if we wanted to, an exact replica. We're not going to build an exact replica because it has to fit around certain things that we won't do to the car, i.e. certain parts probably around the dash aren't going to be quite the same. I also want to be able to have 2 seats in the car, and I'm pretty sure there's a bar that goes across for extra structural rigidity and safety that would share space with if you put a spare seat in. So, a lot of talking, not very much of doing stuff. In fact, no doing stuff, but I'm excited. I've got a Sparco Williams Toro Carboneo bucket seat from the correct year, so that's cool. You guys are cool for sticking around. I am trying to be cool. Right, I'm talking nonsense now. Anyway, good to be back doing something. Apologies, it's been a little while. You're gonna have to start getting used to that at this point. I will probably want to start looking at a little bit more in the way of trimming doors down and making up door cards at some point. Yet again, it means buying more stuff. I need to buy the correct thickness of, I believe it's ABS plastic, but you could do it with black polycarbonate. So yeah, there's lots of bits and bobs to be doing, but for now, this video was just about this as a little update of where I'm at. Yeah, it's getting very dusty. I want to get it finished. Maybe I should put a PayPal link. Maybe I should put a GoFundMe. Yeah, that'd help. But in all seriousness, if any of you guys want to come and help, know about wiring, if any of you, just want to come and help out, that'd be of great help. So feel free to message me at Chris the Car Builder. The same as if you want to get yourself some merchandise at Chris the Car Builder, DM me. Any help is always welcome, and I've had quite a few messages of people saying they'd love to come and see the car. Feel free. Why not get the community involved a little bit? So yeah, feel free to drop me a message. If not, thanks for watching anyway, and I'll catch you on the next one.